Headlines in India are celebrating the nomination of Kamala Harris, the blooming of a kamal or lotus, they declare. It's being seen as the breaking of a glass ceiling, the first step, some say, towards an Indian American making it to the White House, to the highest level of the American government. But is the cheering a bit premature? Is Kamala Harris good news for India, really? If you looked at her past statements, you might not say yes. We did. We went through her past statements, and there are some things she said that India will not like. Kamala Harris has been a vocal critic of India's Kashmir policy, more specifically the decision to revoke the special status to Jammu and Kashmir. Last year, Harris was running her own campaign for the Democratic nomination. On 2 occasions, she was asked about India's Kashmir decision, and on both occasions, she backed the demand for intervention. In September last year, Harris issued this message to India.
Reminding people that they are not alone and that we are all watching. Because so often when we see human rights abuses, whether they be in this country or around the world, the abuser will convince those that they abuse that nobody cares and that nobody's watching and that nobody's paying attention, which is a tool of an abuser. And so that is part of what I would say. We are watching.
Harris made the same statement in October. She said, "We have to remind Kashmiris that they're not alone in the world." That statement was reported prominently in Pakistani media. There's more. When India passed the Citizenship Amendment Act, the CAA, some American lawmakers went into an overdrive. 5 Indian American lawmakers, all of them Democrats, spoke out against the CAA. Raja Krishnamurthy, Pramila Jayapal, Ro Khanna, Amy Bera, and of course Kamala Harris. Out of these 5, Pramila Jayapal pushed a resolution in December. It urged India to end the restrictions in Jammu and Kashmir. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar refused to meet Jayapal during his visit to the US. He termed her understanding of the situation as quote-unquote unfair. Harris jumped in support of Jayapal. And here is what irked India. This was a clear case of selective outrage. While Jayapal and Harris leave no opportunity to lecture India on human rights, they have nothing to say when Indians become the target of Pakistan-sponsored terrorist attacks in the valley. They push no resolutions when Hindus are forced to convert in Pakistan, and they haven't criticized China, even after Chinese soldiers led a brutal and unprovoked assault on Indian soldiers at the border in Ladakh. What does all of this tell us? Is the outrage against India merely a political strategy, convenient positioning? Why do we say that? Because Pramila Jayapal and Kamala Harris have not shied away from making the most of their Indian heritage on different occasions. Jayapal has brought up the point about how she was an Indian citizen until the age of 35. Harris, the politician, is flaunting her Indian roots too. After the announcement today, Maya Harris, the sister of Kamala, put out this video. It features their mother, Shamala Harris. She immigrated from Chennai to the US. The Post says, and I'm quoting, "You can't know who Harris is without knowing who our mother is. Know our mother and sisters are smiling today." It's a touching message, one that has won praises from Indian Americans. So here's what it is. Kamala Harris is an American politician hoping to win Indian American votes, and there are a lot of those votes. There are 10 million Indian origin voters in the US. That's 5% of the voting population. It's a big vote bank. She wants that. Until now, she felt no need to win over the Indian government. What she says going forward about India and about Kashmir will be worth watching.